Hi, hello, it's Ninja 55 on another video. And tonight's subject I want to get on is how these females be having these women be having what you call female privilege and power, you know, which is true. That's how they get away with a lot of things. This is how they got female privilege and power, because they can, it's so much stuff that they can, like over in the Middle East, these females, they're in order somewhere. That's when these females are in order over in the Middle East. They more something, they don't do that. If they're more in order here in the States, they're not in order. Like what these women will do is they'll go over. These girls will do is go to another state, like if they want to sleep with they got a boyfriend but they'll cheat on, they'll like to really let loose, to really let loose, they'll go to another state where they'll sleep with other guys in another state, because they don't have no friends, or to get away from their friends and family. I mean, that's what they be doing. Be sleeping with different dudes. Then they absorb the energies from these different men they sleeping with. That's why they got this so crazy, act so crazy and everything. But yeah, that's what be going on. And these females, man, I'll tell you, it's really, man, they got privilege. That's what he called female privilege and power. Like perfect example. I remember when I was talking to a what happened? It was something. I know I said this before, but I was talking to some females, and I went to this college or something. It wasn't really a college or anything, but well, it's a college, but it's open to the public, and I saw them college girls in there, and like when they would close, when the public, the visitors could, people who didn't go there could go there, but what I would do is I said this before, I would speak to them and everything, and then all those girls, college girls in there lied on me, so I was harassing them, which I wasn't. They went to the administrator, and the administrator believed them. All I was doing was just speaking to them, saying hello, how you doing, and the administrator believed them without any evidence. They didn't have no evidence. Because a lot of college girls went over here and told the administrator that I was harassing them, which is ridiculous. All I'm doing is just speaking to them. I think I shouldn't have been speaking to them if I hadn't known they was going to say that. All I'm doing is just being positive. I wasn't sitting being mean or nothing. What the administrator banned me from there. That college. It was a college library. The public could use the library, the college library too. Banned me and everything, and said that I couldn't. It banned me. The administrator banned me and said, I can't do it. All because what some females said that I was harassing. See these females. Of course, it was white girls, Indian girls. I'm sure of it, Asian girls. They was lying on me. I mean, shoot, where I live at is very racist. So it is ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So, but see that they got power. That proves that they got power right there. A lot of things they got here in the States. They got power. I mean, they go around. What they say is my body. I do what I want with my body. It's my body. No man can't. They so out of order. This is why the family structure is out of order. Usually, because back in the days, you had them. They was in they was what was they at? It was at home back in the days, a housewife. Now they coming out. Now they outside. Got these good paying jobs, sleeping with multiple dudes. No loyalty at all, Sleeping with men they barely know. And the reason they sleep with them is because oh they're cute, they're tall and they're cute and everything. So yeah, that's just ridiculous. They barely know them. They sleep with them. What these females? These females. So of course they got privilege. They definitely got privilege and power. Definitely, they definitely privilege. You know, whoever don't believe that they're not privileged is an idiot. These females are definitely privileged. You know, so what that should tell you something right there. Privilege. Yeah, they definitely privileged. All right, man. It's wow. I mean, like what it is they'll get a power. They'll like be like have a dude buy them all this stuff to all this stuff. They'll get the dude to get buy them all this stuff where in return all they got to offer is what's in between their legs. They never turn it down. They know the guy wants them and everything. So what that's what it is. All they got to offer is what is in between their legs. They know the guy. They know the guy will pay for that. Pre-owned, vagina. They got it's pre-owned. It's not even brand new. It's not even fresh. It's used pre-owned vagina they got and pre-owned pee they got. And dudes will pay for that. Like buy them all that just to go in between it. But spend a lot of money on them just to be going between their legs. Like that's ridiculous. You know that is ridiculous. I like man. Yeah. I guess the simps or something. Dudes or desperate simps. We can call it or whatever. So that's why I don't take these females seriously at all. I mean, I don't even really, and I don't even mess with them. Because number one, they don't really want me like that, and then because I'm black and everything, and then they, what I mean, a man is supposed to provide for a woman, but you got these women, like I said before, they got power. They've been giving out to dudes for free, but you have to pay for it. You're suckers. I mean, you are supposed to take a woman out, but these females these are banging men left and right. They go into different states and saying that, and then where their friends and family is not at, banging them. Different states they go into where our friends is, at. But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. They got privilege and everything. Like you can even privileges if you even like let me see examples of privileges is if also they do a crime if a woman if these females do if they do a crime it's less time they they do less time if they commit a crime they do less time the females got privilege right there less they do but if a man do a crime he's getting the maximum. He's doing a lot of time, especially if he's a black man, especially if he's a black man, he's doing more time. But if he's a female, oh no, they doing less time, for the same crime, See what I'm saying? It's like this feminist and all that got something to do with it. But yeah, these females, yeah, they got privilege, all right. They were very privileged. These females, like they got female privilege power, So especially over here in the states, that's why I avoid them. They can lie on you and say all types of shit, and the authorities will believe them, without any proof, you know. So, especially in the states, the authorities would believe them, you know. So that's why I stay away from these females over here. It's just no use at all. Because if I try to talk to them, hell, if you try to even grab that arm, that hand, they'll say you harassing them, So I don't mess with them at all. Well, I'll stop mess with them. I say, you black men, you just get your passport and go overseas. Avoid these women over here, these privileged American females. Avoid them. You know, It's all types of stuff. They got so much privilege. So yeah, privilege, and they got power, which is ridiculous, man. These women are the weaker vessel, and they got power. These Jezebel women, they're the weaker vessel, and they got power. They got these. They do, because they got these these white collar jobs, good paying jobs, and then they will say to themselves, they will think that, oh, I don't need a man or anything. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Hey, they got these white collar jobs making decent money. Doctors, lawyers, all this making good money. So in their mind, they're gonna think they don't need a man, which is ridiculous. In their mind, they think they don't need a man, but they know deep down inside they need a man, because if that's the case, how are they gonna have a kid? They ain't gonna have a kid by themselves. They need a man in order for them to have a kid. In order for them to have a child, they need a man. So, see what I'm saying? But some are fine with being by themselves because they making good money. They making that money already. So they like, oh, I don't need a man. You know, I mean, they ain't gonna marry down. I mean, that's understandable. They ain't gonna marry down, but they got good paying jobs, the white collar jobs. You got a white collar job, you making good money. But that's why I say it's best to go. It's best to leave these. It's best to leave these Western women alone. Especially if you a black man, because they're gonna lie on you and everything. And then their parents, they be teaching their daughters not to be with black men, date any other race of men, but not a black man. So might as well just leave them alone. Might as well just let it be. It's no use, especially with me. Oh man, these females hate my guts. Black, white, Indian, they look down on me. Even on black one look down. All these females look down on me. So I don't. Um, That's why I don't mess with them and everything. You know, it's no use. It's ridiculous. They've been brainwashed, conditioned to think like this. So, but yeah, this is Ninja 55 signing out. Please like and comment on my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye bye.